All right, so what we're going to work on tonight is this case of Alvis Construction Company. You might recall this problem from earlier in the semester where we already calculated the production cost report under the weighted average approach, which I reproduce here. Now, in that calculation, what we see is that we have, we have the cost per equivalent unit is a function then of the total cost to account for divided by the total equivalent units for units accounted for. Now, as you recall, under the FIFO approach, we will make use of these percentages for the beginning work in process numbers. So under FIFO, we're going to have the same step one as we did under the weighted average approach, but then our step two is going to be adjusting the amounts that we have here. So for instance, for direct materials, and for conversion costs, we have total equivalent units under weighted average. We can just call it that for right now. And so that total will be 22,000 for direct materials and 19,000 for conversion costs. Now what we need to do is to subtract the equivalent units in beginning inventory. So the direct materials were 100% complete in the beginning inventory, and there were 4,000 total units there. So we're going to have minus 4,000 here. And similarly, the conversion costs were 20% complete for those 4,000 units. That means that if we have equivalent units for current production, we're going to, so since I put a negative sign here, I'm going to sum these two so that it would get 18,000 and then 18,200. So notice that the conversion costs end up having more activity even though they are not complete at the end of the month, because they had more to do to complete the items from the beginning of the month. And so that's going to be critical as we work through these problems, is that there will be occasions that even though direct materials were added at the beginning, there are actually fewer equivalent units for direct materials. I'm going to break this problem up into a few steps, so I wanted to take a break at this point.